How's it going, everyone? Bullish Bears Kevin here today with a quick tutorial for you guys on how to find supply and demand zones. So let's get into it. And the first thing we're going to look for when we're creating a demand zone is we want a red basing candle near some area of interest. So you see how we consolidated in this zone? This will be a strong area where we might get a retest before we go higher. So I'm going to mark this as a 2-hour. And I'm going to throw a rectangle on that so I know where our zone is. And the next time price comes into this area, I'm going to wait for confirmation to take the price along, to take the NASDAQ along from this area so I know where I'm entering. So let's hit play and watch it pan out. Another great thing about this zone is it had good follow through. Had about 200 to 300 points of follow through on the NASDAQ. That's a strong move. So we'll let it keep rolling. And now we have a strong sell-off coming right into demand, and you got to be thinking, what's retail doing at this point? Retail traders are normally getting short when we should be getting long. So they might not be aware of this area right here or this demand zone, so they might be chasing shorts because they see this big sell-off, not knowing that we have a lot of buyers and a lot of institutional pressure pushing the market higher from here. So we'll let it play out, and I'll show you what the confirmation is that I look for to go long. So right here, we held the demand zone, and then we broke it, and I wouldn't take this long on the break. I would wait for the retest, which would be this red candle, and I would take it long once it retests the demand zone, putting my stop at the bottom, and my target maybe at this supply. So I would go long here, and I would let the trade play out, and this would even be a swing trade. So as we see, we gapped up the next day, and what this would have been a supply zone ended up being gapped, so we use this now as a demand zone. Once we gap a supply or demand, we use it as demand or supply. So I'm going to let that play out, and I'm going to give you guys some notes on the day. But that would have been a really great trade entry, guys. You would have got long right here, and you would be up over 500 points, almost 700 points on the NASDAQ, guys. That's a great move. Here are the notes from today's little tutorial. I hope this helped you guys. Supply and demand is a great strategy to learn to find key areas of interest where could be potential tops and bottoms. Alright, I hope this helped. Take care and happy trading.